Gemini, I feel that you will be looking into a property. I feel like it's a commercial real estate property, okay? I don't necessarily think that it might be a house. It could be. So, and you know, any type of property, but mostly like maybe some land or maybe a house, okay? Whether it be a rental or whether it be a house for you, okay? So all the answers you need right there are right there in front of you. So all the answers you need are right there in front of you, okay? Yay, super. So let's see what I want. Let's do our oracles. If you're subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. That means that you're a family, friend, or one of my students whom I love. I love my students. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you're new to the channel, please help me grow my channel by subscribing if this resonates for you. So storm fields, okay? I think you've been in a major storm. I think you're closing it out and you're almost out of it, okay? Because it's a 9. So ending of a cycle. You're also like going home possibly, okay? Or there might have been like an environmental storm or something having to do with stability in the home situation, maybe familial, okay? I think you found your way out. All right, and I think you sort of left it. So, I don't know, something like that. But you're almost closing out that cycle. I have something in my hair here. I don't know what this is. I guess I'll leave it. There we go. Let's see. This is for Gemini. All right, and we have rest and rejuvenation. So this is a 10, 9, 10. Beautiful. Time to rest and rejuvenate. This is also about balance. This is also about meditation. This is about leveling up as well. This is also about having divine protection, okay? Also physical protection of some sort, whether it's somebody protecting you or you physically being very sound and, you know, healthy, okay? Beautiful. And then you have breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. Yeah. Something very fiery went on, like maybe like lots of turmoil, lots of arguing is what I'm sensing, okay? Sort of like the hot seat or, you know, being in California. I don't know what the wildfires or the tornadoes. Tornadoes, yeah. So Oklahoma, I think, or Kansas. What's the other one? I think Ohio. I don't know if Ohio has tornadoes. I have no idea. So there. And then we have vampire, emotional intelligence. I think you've gained a lot of emotional intelligence based on people that were energy vampires, okay? People seeking blood, right? So I think that people were after you, but I think you figured that out, and I think you were able to get out of it, okay? Get out of whatever situation you were in because you broke trail. I think it costs you like blood, literally, all right? Can also mean that, you know, you might be drinking a lot, maybe red wine, so be mindful of that, okay? Mm-hmm. I've noticed that with the pandemic, everybody drinks a lot now, so be mindful with that. So we have deep knowing. This is also following your intuition. This is also a dream, a wish fulfillment, all right? And then I dropped one of the cards, so please excuse me, let me go get it, because it's important. So you have here unfinished symphony. So possibly something ended with someone, okay, because this is another 10. So you have 2 10s on the board, all right? So this is probably an ending with someone that there was something unfinished, okay? I think that you felt maybe like there was something that needed to be finished and then it didn't turn out that way, okay? So what I always tell people is that don't look for closure. Your closure is that it just became, right? Whatever finished, just finished. So sometimes it's better to leave it that way. If there was no closure, that says a lot about the other person, okay? or maybe you, if you're the one that, you know, decided not to close it out. It's just better that way. There's nothing that they can tell you that will justify the inability to have closed it out, okay? So blessings, just know that there's a lot of blessings coming to you. Highly intuitive at this time. Halloween is significant, okay? Out to the next full moon, which I think is, let me see when the next full moon is. I think that, give me a minute. Yeah, so the new moon is on the 25th, okay? I think there's an eclipse there as well. But something significant is going to be on November 8th, and that's an ending of a cycle, beginning of a new one. And I think that that's when your blessings are coming in, and that's when there's going to be a finality of whatever cycle you've been going through, okay? Like complete finality. Good. I think you've gained a lot of emotional intelligence for, you know, whatever it is that you went through, even though it might have been difficult, but, you know, elders. So know that you're highly intuitive. So you might be a seer, witch, shaman. Yeah, you might be a vampire, okay? You might also be claircognizant, clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, and clairvoyant, okay? Whatever. You might also be an herbalist or a healer. You might also do Reiki. So something like that. This goes through from your lineage, okay? And I think you're starting to understand that. I think you're leveling up, okay? And I think that that's why everything that happened had to happen, because it really was part of your sacred contract in terms of taking on, you know, this gift, okay? And lots of you have been doing psychedelics and mushrooms. You also have been like drying like sage or lavender is what I'm sensing, okay? Some of you are in palmistry as well. And then, of course, reading crystal balls. So, great. Know that your ancestors did this. Beautiful. Okay. Self-care. Make sure that you're caring for yourself, all right? Specifically, your hair. You might have long hair like I do. You're going to be feeling much better by Christmas. And then candle magic. You're doing a lot of candle magic. You're specifically going to be getting ready for Halloween. So that's great. Something by December 13 is going to be significant as well. So I'm just going to take this one. Guaranteed success. And then this one, sorrow over a loss, which we sort of already know. My time here. This is Gemini. Huge ending of a cycle. Paying off financial karma. Yay. Beautiful. Leadership, not meant to take orders from no one. So leveling up in terms of position and being a boss. Okay, or an entrepreneur. I think an entrepreneur because I saw property. So maybe in real estate, somehow, all right? Doesn't have to be. Also possibly music industry for whatever reason. Somebody's also graduating, or maybe there's an alchemy or like something that's going to be, that you're going to be recognized for, okay? And then requited, so unrequited. So somebody that maybe you know, didn't give back what you gave, and that's why you had to walk away, all right? But you took a leap of faith, and there's karma again that came out because you created boundaries, all right? Possibly within a marriage, or there is a marriage coming in, and this is going to give huge abundance, all right? And there's going to be a huge spark. Lovely. This concludes our oracles, and then let's go to our tarot. Gemini. Somebody's in regret. I don't know. I think that this might have been you in the past, all right? Crying a lot, very depressed. Make sure you get out of that energy. Doesn't serve you well. because something didn't work out, something that you were expecting for someone to come and offer, possibly some sort of offer, never made it. Okay, this can also be like a business, okay, or work, an offer that sort of didn't come out, but I think it's emotional. I think this has to do with emotions and someone you cared about. Yeah, you had great love for this person. All right, but there's something that was communicated very immaturely, that was very manipulative or egotistical, or very much in their ego. Okay, this could have been possibly a water sign. That was a huge burden, or you released this burden, possibly third-party situations, or some sort of partying, or friendships of some sort. This could also be a friendship. All right, something you didn't create boundaries for, possibly, and they overstepped their boundaries. But there was some truth that was said, or some justice that was dealt, okay, karmically. Or it could also be, you know, real justice, right? Like not real justice, but like the law, physical justice that really untied you, okay, and set you free after being stagnant. You're going to be recuperating the money that you lost being in this relationship. I think you really, you know, like wasted a lot of time, money, and energy, okay? And I think you threw out a lot of money. So that's going to be recuperated. This was some karma that played out. You were very, very sad. They hurt you dearly, hurt you, you know, emotionally. This could also be a third-party situation and some sort of betrayal that did not give you any wish fulfillment in this relationship, in this partnership. There's no communication. You retracted your love, okay, and your feminine energy and all your caring for all this that you were investing. And, you know, all it gave you was conflict, everything that you invested in. You felt that there wasn't an apology that came, or there was something very small that was presented in terms of emotions that created a lot of inner conflict, a lot of strife, a lot of fighting. And so this ended and came to a conclusion, and somebody walked away. All right. I think you decided not to proceed, or this person decided not to proceed. There were some secrets about some sort of backstabbing having to do with an offer of love or offer of emotion that came through. Something came through, okay? Something that was very confusing. Something about having a wish fulfillment that really hurt you, all right? This has to do with a past soulmate, past lover, a childhood friend, or a past life. Yeah, somebody was going back and forth. There was no communication. Wasn't happy. Doesn't seem like it was moving forward at all. Very passionate, although lots of instability in terms of non-truths, maybe sneaking around, maybe cheating, okay, third-party situations. Had you very anxious. Very anxious. There could have been some distance in this relationship. Lots of fighting because of that. Yeah, you set yourself free because you knew that this was not stable, and it had you in real heavy-duty anxiety mode, okay? You weren't able to sleep. Yeah, you were manifesting some sort of stability, but this person was very immature, and all they cared about is just intimacy with people. Okay, so you set yourself free, and you're very stable right now. You're also very independent, all right? You saved up, and you're doing really well, and you let go as well, okay? You felt that this was not a wish fulfillment. Your emotions were all over the place, and you're trying to balance that out. You're not happy either. So that created a tower moment, okay? A destabilization. You could have also moved out. This could have been a water sign or Scorpio, or a Pisces of some sort, a Cancer, all right? Someone ghosted someone, or someone went inward. This was not just, and it wasn't balanced. You couldn't sleep. That's all you thought about, okay? And so you ended this. Let me see what the other one is. And you felt it was a victory because this was not healing, and it wasn't a wish fulfillment, it wasn't balance, and it wasn't any type of stability or offer, which is what you were looking for. This person was very manipulative, all right? It looks like they were not doing well financially or in business or work. I think your third eye opened up, and I think you had downloads by divine about the toxicity, the toxic nature of this relationship and all it was doing to you. I think the love was very confusing to you because you don't think it was committed. There's also maybe options, okay? So you decided to move on because you know the truth. You also are celibate at this time, okay? And you stopped being intimate. You moved on. You cut it off. Huge ending. Congratulations. It's hard. Somebody would be off, like asking for money. I don't think it's you. I think it's this person. And I think that it was a no-win situation because it looks like you're very, very stable. That's awesome. Let me know. Yeah. Because of that, karmically, you're going to get a higher commitment, whether it be in business, okay, some sort of sociedades, like partnerships in business, or it could be like a higher commitment in terms of emotions, okay? Somebody was very much in their ego, and you released them. It might have been a fire sign. You're very solid. Very solid. You're going to also get someone, okay, that's going to be a higher commitment, that's going to be giving equally to you, and that's very well-to-do, okay? The other thing is that you're going to be very well-to-do. This is a wheel of fortune, so money's coming in because of business or work, and they're going to give you a higher contract. All right, super solid. Okay, hope this helped, Gemini. Love and light.